Okay, today we're talking about Westbow Real Estate Trust. The Westbow Real Estate Trust is focused on lower density multifamily rental buildings. They buy them, they operate them. Multifamily, the type of low density that they're interested in is often 4-story walk-up type buildings down to townhouses, and in the odd instance, maybe even a single family home that may have multiple rental options within it. So they're really looking at that lower density, maybe built for larger families, predominantly wood-built type multifamily buildings, and really focused in the prairies, and maybe even a little bit into British Columbia if the opportunity arises. So 3 reasons that I like Westbow. First of all, I like the fact that the Westbow group of companies has a significant construction background. You know, a lot of people come into the fund management industry and they come more from a finance background. No criticism, that's my background. But you know, Westbow really comes at it from the boots on the ground, hammer in the hand, construction side of the business. They've built these types of assets for well over a couple of decades. And so they have this knowing, they know how to add value to these assets when they purchase them, whether that's through renovation or different ways of adding value, increasing rents, etc. They just bring that real stable sense of expertise. And speaking of management, this is a great crew of down-to-earth people who are get-it-done types. So love that about them. They bring a level of sophistication to the table that's great, but they're also just that sort of good, honest work ethic that I really appreciate as well. And then finally, as an asset class, multifamily, especially low density, I really like the strategy, especially in with this economic backdrop. Your ability in multifamily to be able to pass on some of the increasing costs that are associated to interest rate increases, or even to some of the operating cost increases. You should be able to do that in multifamily better, or more easily, I should say, than commercial or office or industrial, which might be more of a challenge. So I like multifamily. I also like multifamily from the perspective of how wide a gap in Canada has been created from an affordability perspective between home ownership and rental. So I think there's a good, stable population out there that need to live in these buildings, and you know, Westbow is there to give them a great home. So love that as part of the overall strategy. That's my 3 reasons in 3 minutes. If you're interested in Westbow, please speak to your private wealth advisor about whether it's right for you.